Hey, my name is Maya, and I'm covered by grace, powered by prayer, unbothered, and walking in peace. Let's talk about what helps you to keep going when life feels heavy. For me, on some days, life feels like a full-time fight. A fight to stay focused, to stay faithful, to stay hopeful. When all I really want to do is to crawl under a warm blanket and just tap out. But let me share with you what does keep me going. The presence of God. Not a podcast or a pep talk. Definitely not a Pinterest quote. When life feels too heavy for me, I lean into the one who says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. There's no weight too heavy for Jesus to lift off of your soul. Sometimes I don't even have a fancy prayer. I just say, "Lord, help me," and He does. I also remember my why. When I feel like quitting, I remember who's watching me, my students, my family, especially that younger version of me who prayed for what I have now. I remember that the enemy doesn't fight what isn't valuable. So if I'm under pressure, it must be because there's purpose inside me. I also speak life into myself even when I don't feel like it. I say stuff like, "This won't break me. God is with me in this. I've survived worse and I'll rise again." Because that same tongue that complains can also prophesy. And I've learned that my mouth can either magnify the weight or magnify the word. I also started letting go of the need of being strong all the time. Yes, I'm strong. I'm a leader. But even the strongest people need to fall apart in God's presence. So what keeps me going? Not pretending to be okay all the time, but knowing I don't have to stay stuck. I also worship in quiet. Sometimes I turn off all the noise and just sit with worship music. No social media, no distractions, just me and God. Because if I let this world tell me who I am, I'll always feel heavy. But when I let God remind me of who I am, I find rest and peace. So yes, life gets heavy, but grace carries weight better than pride could ever. And when I feel like I can't take one more step, I lean into this truth. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Nehemiah 8:10. Not my circumstances and not my accomplishments. His joy, His presence, and especially His promises. That's what keeps me going, even when I feel like quitting. Jesus loves you, and so do I.